Today, Ukraine has to implement so much needed systemic reform while opposing Russian aggressor that try to undermine the democratic European development the Ukrainian people have chosen. As a result of Russia's treacherous annexation of the Ukrainian Crimea and the aggression in the Ukrainian Donbas region, thousands of the people have been killed. Critical infrastructure has been ruined. Ukraine lost about 1/5 of its economic potential. Russia's military action against Ukraine have also increased environmental and epidemiological threats, as well as the risk of the social exclusion. Chemical sites in the conflict area in the eastern part of Ukraine and in the adjacent territory represent in a particular danger. Threats of the people, threats of the potential man-made technological catastrophe are awful. In this context, Ukraine believes that it is a high time for the United Nations to address the issue of protection of environment in the conflict, and it will present a specific idea in this end. The external aggression has led to the emergence of a new form of the poverty, sudden and unexpected poverty that affects lives about 1.5 million of the internally displaced persons. Each day of this war on Donbas cost us about $5 million that we could have invested into sustainable development. And the crisis with the internally displaced person, 1.5 million, is the biggest problem not only for Ukraine, but for the whole region. Ukraine aspires to peace and prosperity, and together with the partner states, accept the maximum efforts to settle the conflict by peaceful diplomatic means. After putting to an end to the military aggression, establishing peace and restoring Ukraine full sovereignty over Donbas region and Crimea, it will be extremely important to bring millions of people back to a normal life, restore economic and social infrastructure on sustainable development principles. Ukraine stands ready to accomplish this uneasy task and calls upon all international partners to cooperate toward this end. Ladies and gentlemen, Ukraine steadily forward the path of reforms set as the Sustainable Development Strategy Ukraine 2020. Despite the existing challenges, we translate our strategic task into the tangible actions. Against the backdrop of implementation of the association agreement between Ukraine and European Union, as well as resistance to the ongoing Russian aggression, the Ukrainian society is focused today first and foremost on the fighting corruption, ensuring equal opportunities and social justice, effective public health system, promoting decent work, ensuring affordable education for all, promoting innovation, development and sustainable infrastructure, ensuring sustainable energy supply, ensuring food security, healthy environment. And I would like to assure all of you that to achieve the SDGs at the national level, Ukraine will implement new programs and projects which are deemed to ensure the practice of macroeconomic stability, environmental balance, and social cohesion. The SDGs will serve as an overarching framework for the further transformation in Ukraine, including in the context of the implementation of the Strategy 2020. As a responsible member of the international community, Ukraine strives to take an active part in addressing current global challenges as a prerequisite for achieving SDGs. In particular, in the environmental dimension, we have to act vigorously to prevent threats provoked by climate change and the degradation of the environment. Reaching a compromise on a balanced climate agreement would bode well for our collective efforts toward this aim. Implemented new, expanded model of scientific and technological cooperation between EU member states, in particular establishing a universal mechanism for the technology transfer, is a key to bringing many gaps in a sustainable development. dear participant of the summit, I am convinced that the working hand in hand and implemented our post-2015 development agenda goals, as well as jointly tackling existing challenges, we will ensure a success of humankind on the path toward progress. Thank you very much indeed for your attention.